Nike Sportswear is on a roll for 2019. Right here, another classic. Yo, what's good guys? This is Chris from WearTesters.com. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we're taking a look at another 90s basketball classic, 1995 to be exact. These guys were worn by two of the best Chicago Bulls players of all time, one of which is like highly underrated, I think. But you guys know exactly who they are. It is Scottie Pippen and Tony Kukoc. Now, if you guys don't know who I'm talking about with the clues that I just gave, maybe this will be a little refresher for you guys. Bam! These things are fire. Actually, before we get into this, the good people over at OG Squad sent over everything, literally. And that's the shirt that I'm rocking right now. You can see it says OG Squad right there on the chest, and it's done up in those, remember those old school books with the red and the blue lens, the 3D books? That's what this is like. It's pretty dope. But they legit sent over everything. If you guys were interested in streetwear apparel, that's what they're all about. Everything comes in these like sack bags, which is really crazy. I think that that's like a really cool touch. And it's a Montreal-based streetwear brand. Montreal's in Canada, so shout out to Canada. A shout out to Canada for real though. Like, congratulations to Canada, the Toronto Raptors. You guys earned it. Y'all killed us, man. Like, I was super bummed. Shout out to Klay Thompson, by the way. That dude's a beast, man. That guy was about to play on a torn ACL. That's crazy. But these guys are a streetwear brand. Yo, that's pretty nice right there. I don't wear stuff like this, but this is dope right here. I just got to say, but their stuff is like super nice quality, and they have just all this streetwear that's inspired by OG culture. Like not OG culture, but OG culture from like the era that I grew up in. So hip hop, skating, all that kind of stuff. And that's what the whole OG brand or theme is all about. It's kind of like paying tribute to OGs, which is original gangsters. So we're gonna go through their lineup real quick. Again, this is one of the t-shirts. On the back, I don't know how you guys are gonna be able to see this, but on the back you actually have their logo and stuff like that as well, which is really dope. We've got that OG DNA theme, OG drip for, you know, drip daddy, drip wing, whatever the hell people call me now. It's which is weird, but it's funny. Original gangster, just a classic OG Squad kind of like logo right there on the chest. Same exact stuff, but in white. And again, there's that logo on the back of this one, which is really sick. But everything comes in black, it comes in white. I personally like black myself. It keeps my skin tone nice on the camera and all that stuff. White for some reason throws my skin tone off when we go into post-production. We got the OG DNA, all that stuff, the OG drip. They also sent over two of their hoodies, which are super heavy duty. I can't wear these right now because it's really hot in Sacramento, but I'm excited to rock these things because I love hoodie season. And again, they sent two over, which I don't know why, maybe just to make sure that they fit. So I'll probably be giving away a lot of this stuff. We'll be doing a lot of giveaways in the near future, but stay tuned for that kind of information. But the thing that they do that I think is the most interesting is this right here. This is an acrylic display case, which is super dope. This thing is heavy duty. It's not cheap plastic. Shout out to Container Store. They're the ones that do the little drop front boxes or whatever that everybody's like hyped up on. Those are cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not trying to throw shade or anything. These are just much higher quality. And the coolest part is that they're collapsibles. They come like this in the box. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna get your stuff all broken. Like if you order the Container Store stuff, like sometimes the boxes will be mangled by the time they get to your door. That actually won't happen with these because you put them together yourself and it is super easy. They're also stackable as well, but I'll show you that in a second. So I opened one up right here just because I wanted to show you how quick and easy it is to kind of like put these things together and stuff. You basically take the bottom. This is like way easier than IKEA, man. Like, I wish that IKEA furniture was like this, because like, check this out. It's all magnetized, man. Like you just slide it all in there. I'm almost done already. It's pretty wild. Like, check that, man. That's super dope, dude. These things are mad durable, I just gotta say. It didn't break or anything. Acrylic is dope stuff. Acrylic is really expensive, by the way. There's the box right there. And again, they're completely stackable because they're magnetized and all of that. And then not only are they display cases, but they're functional as well. This is the door. Like, you just take that off. Obviously, if you drop it, you're good. Don't worry about it. Here's the shoes for anybody wondering. Look at this. Look how dope that is. Man. Cool. These things are huge too. They can fit up to a size 14. But yeah, man, you can fit the box in there. Look at this. That's a display right there. That is cool. That's not how I would display them. I'm just saying it's really cool. And again, easy access. They're not gonna break. The little clippy things are not gonna wear out on you because it's a magnet. That's not gonna wear down. It's actually got UV protection in the acrylic, so they're actually like safe for your kicks. If you happen to have them where they hit some direct sunlight, this is great for shoes made out of like, you know, knits or suedes, all that stuff, because it keeps dust off of them while they're still visible, so you can enjoy your shoes when you're not wearing them. They're also having a 20% off sale if you use a promo code called GaryPayton20, so just saying. And yeah, that's pretty much it. These things won't fog. They said that they have anti-fog in them, so they're not gonna turn all yellow and stuff. How's that look? Should it be?
That swoosh is ugly.
What? Are you, what? What do you mean?
It looks bubbly. It doesn't look right.
Man, get out of here. It looks...
It looks like a Smurf drew it.
No, it looks like it's 1995 in 2019. Don't listen to her. She don't know what she's talking about. But these guys right here, this is the Nike Air Max Uptempo 95. These are awesome, man. This is a colorway that I've wanted for a very long time. I think that this is the second time that they've released. I can't remember, because this shoe has retroed a number of times. This is actually a shoe that Derek Fisher like would wear regularly, even when they weren't in like a actual like retail cycle. Like he'd just have pairs stocked up. I don't know why. Well, I mean, he obviously liked playing in the shoe, but this is like way prior to him signing with Adidas. But yeah, this was mainly the one Nike shoe that he would wear. He'd get a ton of PEs. One of his PEs is actually coming out later on this year, so stay tuned for that. But this guy right here is the colorway that I fell in love with because it was worn by Scottie Pippen, Tony Kukoc. They're not exactly like the original, but they're close enough, or at least I'll take what I can get. But I do wish that they looked a little bit closer to the original, at least in one aspect. And that aspect is that little line right there, that extra piece of black. I think that it does look cool from a toe down view, but the original, it was white, and that's just the way that I remember them. So I really wish that it was like that, because I think that they kind of you know what I mean? Like when we were talking about, what video was it? When we were talking about like if people want a retro done, like the OG. Right? Because we were talking exactly about that. But like the difference though is that when you upgrade a retro or you change a retro, to me, it should be material wise, right? Like for the better. If you're gonna update something, say you update the cushion, this one's probably not possible just because it's a visible cushion. And in fact, they actually reduce the cushion on these things because they don't make those original Air units anymore. But when we're talking about like material usage, these things are full on synthetic, and it would have been nice to see them made with more premium materials. But again, this is Nike Sportswear, is probably not gonna happen. I was surprised with the Zoom GP, man. Or was it that shoe? Was that the video? Was it the Sonics one?
I think so.
Yeah, because that one, the original shoe, the original colorway was done so well and so close to the OG, I was like really shocked. And then the green pair, the Sonics pair, was again made very close to the original pairs that were done up in suedes. But they did tweak a few things, and I was just kind of like for 160, do you want them like the OG, or do you want them upgraded? Or maybe you want both, maybe you want options. I actually don't mind the options. I just wish that when it comes to the visual aesthetic of the shoe, don't change little tiny things like that, because that just throws people off. Like they could have easily made that white, called it a day, and been like, oh, they're exactly like the OG almost. But for whatever reason, they changed it. I don't know if it was on purpose. I don't know if maybe there was a PE that looked like this that they were basing these off of. I'm not sure. All I know is that the version that I remember had a white tab, not the black tab. The other difference between these and the originals are the Air units themselves, not just the size, but the color. The color on the original was actually red inside, which I think looks way better than this. But again, I'm not gonna complain, because I'll take what I can get. I just love this shoe. I'm glad that this colorway is back. Now, as far as the quality goes, the materials are full on synthetic. I had a pair of these not too long ago. I mean, it was a number of years ago, maybe like 4 years ago, and it was a Lakers pair. They were white, purple with a little bit of gold. And I remember being so excited to grab that shoe. It was my first time owning them in forever, man. I had one pair like a long time before that, but that one I was super stoked about. I pulled them out of the box. I was like, man, the materials on these guys are trash. Basically the same thing. So maybe the original pairs were synthetic just like this. So in that sense, maybe Nike Sportswear is doing a good job of keeping them as close to the OG as possible. But like I was saying, when we're talking about that 160 inflated price, maybe in that case, instead of changing the little tab, put some actual leather on the shoe. I don't know, maybe, you know, like they do make white leather. Oh yeah. But it is a topic that can probably go on forever. Like I'm sure that there's OG enthusiasts that just want them exactly like the original. There's probably other guys that want those options. They want both. They want the OG version, they want a premium version. Give me everything. That's what she said. Is it? Could it be? Just give it to me. That's one. Whatever you got, just give it to me. I'll take it.
That's what she said. That's my joke. Damn it, Dwight.
But again, these things are just fantastic looking. The leather on these guys, again, synthetic, including the swoosh that's on top that she says looks stupid, but I think she's tripping. And then the black sections are synthetic nubuck. It's a decent material. It's not anything crazy. It's not premium. It's not horrible. I mean, trash is horrible, right? I guess it just depends on your perspective. But again, it's very close to the original, so you got to give them credit for that. The midsole, though, the midsole feels different. I don't remember if these are polyurethane originally or if they are Phylon, but for whatever reason, the midsole itself feels a little bit springier, a little bit bouncier than the pair that I had before. So when you put them on feet, they're not extremely comfortable or anything like that, but they're not exactly as brick-like as the last release. And then we have those Air units. It's full length. I just love how this looks. I've always loved visible tech, especially the Air unit itself. I just think it's awesome. I love on the outsole you have that visible window. You can see into the sole of the Air unit. I just think it's so cool. It's something that has always attracted me to Nike basketball products. Their visible tech is the reason why I was drawn to them in the first place. And it's one of the reasons why I still love them today. The outsole is interesting. It's just kind of like this ribbed surface. I don't know how this would play or anything. I have no intention of playing these. Please don't ask. Like, a lot of people like to be like, yo, test those. I like my knees. But I am interested to know, did this work? I haven't played in the original pair, so if you have, let me know. I just like the way that the outsole looks. I love these little dots. The Uptempo line has some of the coolest outsoles of all time. I just gotta say that. They do have a mesh tongue along with the bungees all the way up the lacing system. The interior collar is heavily padded. And then you got these two little pull bands right there, right on the tips. I just think that that's really cool. And that is pretty much all she wrote. If you are interested in these guys, they do fit true to size and they are supposed to be releasing on June 15th. However, I bought my pair because they were just sitting on Hibbett Sports. I don't know why Hibbett just kind of like, sometimes they release stuff. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose or on accident, but they were just on there. So I was like, buy it now. So I did. That pretty much takes care of it. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your support. Let me know what you guys think about these. Do you have any fond memories of the shoe? 1995 was a great year. I mean, just that time frame. Awesome. Thank you to OG Squad for sending all that gear and the acrylic cases. I think that those are awesome. Can't wait to stick these in there. That's what she said. And until next time, guys, have a good one.